Hey, nice to see you here today. What's happening? Why am I kind of the maven? Why am I the guy that Wall Street Journal and Bloomberg and everybody comes to on medals? Well, I was bred for this. It didn't just happen. When I was maybe 10, I was a pretty good ball player, and my dad would come home from the exchange. He spent almost 40 years in the trenches there trading gold, and he would grab my first baseman's mitt and put it on top of the refrigerator. And he'd look at me and he'd go, "You're not going to go play ball until you finish my charts." So I was like a young kid, 10. I'd go get my mechanical pencils. He would lay out the charting paper on top of the dryer because it had the lip on it. It would fold out. And then next to it, he would, which was the washer, he would lay out all of the daily highs and lows, and it was all right there for me. And then I would draw slowly in the point and figure for that daily trade in the gold. And I didn't realize it then, but I was literally being trained to be a broker. And by doing the charts, I would get the feel for what was going on, what he was trading, what the market movement was. But I didn't know it. I didn't know what the high or lows were until I was probably, 12, maybe 13. I would do the point and figure, and I would look at it and I go, "Hey, Dad, did the market open lower the next day?" And he would just smile and he'd say, "Yeah, you saw it broke that support line." And by then I had all the necessary lineage tools or actually architectural tools is what I had. And I would do point and figure and breakout points and all that. And I had no idea what exactly or where I was going with it. It was just part of being a kid. Also, it was part of my 25 cents allowance. I got a nice shiny quarter for doing that. So that was nice too. But I would spend, probably an hour every day as a kid doing the charts for my dad. And eventually on days off, then he would take me to the exchange. And I would go down to the floor and I would meet all the guys and I became a gopher. And the guys would say, "Hey, go get me a pack of smokes down at Maury's," and they give me a quarter or half a buck. And I would come home from the exchange with a pocket full of coins, which was great. Back then it was like money. And what happened was I was getting to know each of the guys. I was getting to know hand signals, this is 1,000, what month. I learned, hey, M is June. And I would, at that point, I was getting used to the floor. And that from going from the charts to getting on the floor and meeting all the guys, that's how I started.